and welcome to my Read Aloud channel. And I'm so glad that you are here to join me. It has been a few days, and I am looking forward to working our way, though it be at a snail's pace, through First Samuel. Looks that we left off on chapter 9. I have just finished the book of First Samuel myself, and there's a lot of great stuff in store, so get ready. Okay, chapter 10. Then Samuel took a flask of olive oil and poured it on Saul's head and kissed him, saying, Has not the Lord anointed you ruler over his inheritance? Okay, so this is Samuel and Saul. Saul is the king, Samuel is the prophet. Or at least he's been kind of trained up by Eli, who is a prophet in the priest position, I believe. And so, yeah, I would say Samuel has become that prophet. Has not the Lord anointed you king over his inheritance? When you leave me today, you will meet two men near Rachel's tomb. There we are. at Zelzah on the border of Benjamin. They will say to you, The donkeys you set out to look for have been found, and now your father has stopped thinking about them and is worried about you. He is asking, What shall I do about my son? Then you will go on from there until you reach the great tree of Tabor. 3 men going up to worship God at Bethel will meet you there. One will be carrying 3 young goats, another 3 loaves of bread, and another a skin of wine. They will greet you and offer you 2 loaves of bread, which you will accept from them. After that, you will go to Gibeah of God, where there is a Philistine outpost. As you approach the town, you will meet a procession of prophets coming down from the high place with lyres, timbrels, pipes, and harps being played before them, and they will be prophesying. The Spirit of the Lord will come powerfully upon you, and you will prophesy with them, and you will be changed into a different person. Once these signs are fulfilled, do whatever your hand finds to do, for God is with you. Go down ahead of me to Gilgal. I will surely come down to you to sacrifice burnt offerings and fellowship offerings, but you must wait 7 days until I come to you and tell you what you are to do. Now, I'm so sorry I gave a spoiler alert there. Well, I should have given a spoiler alert because I told you that Saul was king, and he is not yet. That is what is coming. Okay, so there's a whole nother chapter in the saga, chapters in the saga of him being a king that I have completed, so I forgot that he had not become king yet. As Saul turned to leave Samuel, God changed Saul's heart, and all these signs were fulfilled that day. When he had his servant, his servant, arrived at Gibeah, a procession of prophets met him. The Spirit of God came powerfully upon him, and he joined in their prophesying. When all those who had formerly known him saw him prophesying with the prophets, they asked each other, What is this that has happened to the son of Kish? Is Saul also among the prophets? A man who lived there answered, And who is their father? So it became a saying, Is Saul among the prophets? After Saul stopped prophesying, he went to the high place. Now Saul's uncle asked him and his servant, Where have you been? Looking for the donkeys, he said, but when we saw they were not to be found, we went to Samuel. Saul's uncle said, Tell me what Samuel said to you. Saul replied, He assured us that the donkeys have been found. But he did not tell his uncle what Samuel had said about the kingship. Okay, I'm going to put a pause there because I don't want it to be cut off. This is definitely a really intriguing part, how